So I'm wondering first if you could give us your impressions of both the president's speech and of the American strategy for the region, which seemed to be to keep American troops in Afghanistan as in a training role in relatively modest numbers, but for the foreseeable future. There was no deadline placed on that.
We intend to move forward. The objective is the same, to fight terror and bring peace to Afghanistan. So that's our policy, and I think our performance on the ground proves that we fought terror, we defeated terror on our soil, and we intend to continue with that. There can be differences on how we move forward, but those are differences that can be resolved. We do not believe that there is a military solution to the crisis of Afghanistan. The Afghans have to sit together and resolve the problems.
Are you right now hosting any American bases on your territory, any American operations?
No.
Regular bases?
No.
None?
None.
I was wondering, you talked a little bit about the role of India, the way that the Trump administration sees it. I was just wondering what you think the role of India should be in Afghanistan.
Zero. India, we don't foresee any political or military role for India in Afghanistan. I think it will just complicate the situation and it will not resolve anything. So if they want to do economic assistance, that's their prerogative, but we don't accept or see any role politically or militarily for India in Afghanistan.
As I listened to you talk about USAID, I began to wonder if you had something else in common with our current president besides a business background, namely also some alternative facts. As I understand it, $23 billion in USAID was spent in Pakistan between 2001 and 2013, and my source on this is not the US government, it is the nation in Pakistan. What this means, in other words, is money have been going from the pockets of people in this room to the shalwars of people in Pakistan.
The past, if you want to do an accounting of the past, that can also be done. But I'm telling you that today, over 1 million sorties were flown by coalition aircraft through Pakistan territory, and we never billed for that. Millions of tons of equipment moved through Pakistan territory on the ground. We never billed for that because we believe in the war against terror. We supported that coalition. We continue to support efforts to bring peace to Afghanistan. So if we want to go back into history and start accounting for how many dollars were spent, Pakistan, as I said, post 9/11, the most conservative numbers, we lost $120 billion in economic growth. So, and that if you relate to the American economy, it's close to like $5 trillion in equivalent terms. As I said, we fought the war against terror with our own resources. It's been it's been a huge effort. It's not a minor effort. We fought the costliest, the longest and the deadliest war against terror that Pakistan has ever seen. And without any doubts, today, if there's one country fighting terror on the ground, it is Pakistan.